We are getting ready for the 25 proxy season, and I do expect it to be busier than ever.
Wondering if we're going to see an uptick in M&A activism in the upcoming year. Jeannie, do you expect to see more M&A activism? And what kind of M&A activism? Break up companies, divest an asset?
I do feel that we will see an uptick in M&A activism because we're going to see an uptick in M&A activity. So it's a correlation there. It's yet to be seen what type, although we can all somewhat agree that the first will probably be to sell off the company, followed a little bit by divestitures and spin-offs. But it'll be interesting to see what format it takes. But I do think that we're going to see more M&A activity.
I think we're going to see some calls for breakups. I think we're going to see just more activity generally. One thing I'm hearing a lot of is just the increasing importance potentially of activists speaking with folks in the government relations and lobbying space now, because there could be some regulatory pushback. And while I think we are expecting regulatory regimes to sort of tone down a little bit in the next 4 years, there will still be pushback, and that does increase the potential need for a new breed of advisors in that space.
Yeah, well, I do expect to see an uptick in small cap activism in 2025. I kind of feel like I'm still getting over the 2024 proxy season. If not, I'm still involved in it. But with that being said, we are getting ready for the 25 proxy season, and I do expect it to be busier than ever. We seem to have a bit of a political theme the last couple of days. So as perhaps you could argue that people vote thinking of their wallets, while they also vote their proxy thinking of their wallets.
In 2025, do you see succession being a big issue? And what other trends do you see in Canada in 2025 for activism?
Well, certainly it has been a big theme for 2024. Whether it repeats in 2025 is harder to predict because those tend to be such fact-specific situations. I think what we have seen is a more willingness on the part of activists to directly make CEO succession the issue in a campaign, as opposed to saying, the board is sort of, tainted with the sins of the management team, and therefore we've got to change the board to change the direction of the company. We're now seeing people directly targeting, this is the wrong CEO for this company. We've got to make a change to the board so that we can change the CEO.